Don't judge me on this. I just took a nap because I stayed up really late playing Milk Tycoon, which is apparently a game where literally all there is to do is collect milk and then get more cows, and then the cows give more milk, and then you process the milk and then you sell them. Listen, one of my kids plays this, and I thought that's a fun little parent-child activity. But no, we're not here for Milk Tycoon. We're here to open a nice booster box of Native 4 Man Myth Legend, Mr. Timbo, which if you've been in our live streams, needs no introduction. We're going to open this box of Native and talk about Native on the marketplace, what it means that Wave 2 of Native is essentially upon us, and yeah, how that's going to go down. So Native, for most of you know that Native didn't fully arrive yet, even though the release date was in the middle of April. Native, like, we got a little splash of Native, but the rest of the Native print run is hitting distributors and the rest of the Metazoo partnership in about, I don't know, man, maybe as soon as next week. It's coming up here. I haven't heard anything official from Metazoo yet, but distributors are saying that they expect Native to arrive next week. I don't know if that's Friday or Monday or what. I don't know if it's going to come or if it's not going to show up or what, but it could be here as soon as next week. So what does that mean for the marketplace? Because right now, Native is holding really high prices. Right now, we have Native holding in at literally MSRP at 150 a box. It's a really hot set. People love the fusion auras. People have really been diving into the artwork. We've been playing lots of, lots of rare cards, lots of serial rares, lots of cool things. The fusion auras are holding like $100. We got a nice little chibi Uktana. So it's been a cool set. It's been a cool set, and it's going to be interesting to see what Wave 2 does. Now, we don't know exactly what the print run is on this. We heard it was 50,000 boxes, but there's 4 different types of booster boxes. So a lot of people, in my experience, have actually been ordering all 4 different artworks. Nice chibi Wendigo in this set. I don't think we're going to split these up. We're just going to make little piles like that. There we go. So it's been, I don't know, it's been a pretty high selling set, frankly. So I don't know how much of the print run is left. I do know this, though. Metazoo has said that Metazoo partners cannot order more product directly through Metazoo, and normally they can, right? And here they can. And so and they're not going to be selling direct to consumer either. So everything else that retailers want, they're going to have to order through distribution channels, standard distributors, right? And the rumor is that whatever the distributors ordered for Native, that's all there is. That it's like that all the Native is chewed up. There isn't enough Native left for partners to get more. There isn't enough Native left for Metazoo to sell it directly. And so the real question is, what do the distributors have? What are they going to have, and is it enough Native? And how long will it last? Because it's possible that they got enough that it'll just be sitting there. But like, sometimes it all gets bought up and it's just gone. Managishi, reverse hollow. Like, for example, Wilderness is gone from distribution. Wilderness booster boxes. But the prices aren't holding because the stores FOMO'd into Wilderness way too much. And so stores are like sitting on huge piles of Wilderness. And it's going to take time for it to all churn through. But once the stores are finally out of Wilderness, it's gone from distribution. So, I don't know. It's hard to know how the market's going to react. My bet is that distributors will still have some Native for a little while. Reverse hollow Isitok. And that we'll have to see... Uh-oh. I'm getting invaded. Uh-oh. I'll be done in about 15 minutes. Tim, you're getting invaded! We're just opening a booster box of Native. Did he say wow? Can you hear him? Wow. Come say hi. Come say hi. Here, we'll turn this. Look at that. Look what this is. I'm not even gonna cut this. We're gonna play it. Hey Tim. Tim, look. Wow. Look, it's you, bud. You wanna open some Metazoo? Metazoo. Alright, we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back to it. Good times, Tim. Good times. Yeah, we're gonna have to see. My bet is that distributors are gonna get Native, and a lot of it is gonna get chewed up. But I would imagine full hollow seismic shockwaves. Beautiful card there, Tim. Congratulations. But it's gonna get chewed up, I think, most of it. And then it depends on what distributors do with it, really. If distributors end up like deciding that it's a hot item and they want to hold some back, which they commonly do, then maybe booster boxes will be gone after this first wave until distributors start dripping it out. They do that all the time. If distributors decide that they're just going to like let it go and see what it does, then I don't know, then maybe it'll remain available for several months. Hopefully it just stays available for, a while, 6 months, 8 months, but I really don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. And then I imagine that bolus of supply is going to hit the market, and that's going to help people get their hands on fusion auras. It's going to keep the price more accessible for people, especially because even if the booster box price is high for native, typically what you see is spellbook prices will drop down, and release event box prices, like the other products, will drop lower in price. And they have fusion auras as well, and they have all the singles as well. So I think players will still be able to access all the good cards in native, regardless of what happens to the booster box prices. But man, if those booster boxes get chewed up, if they're just gone, if there aren't enough of distribution, then the prices could actually remain elevated for quite some time. And I guess we're just gonna have to see what happens next week, or within the next couple of weeks. Full holo Gojo Sojo, the big star. Within the next couple of weeks, we're gonna find out. It's been impressive. Native has done really, really well. It speaks well for the war set coming up theoretically this summer, if Metazoo drops that. But they haven't made, I don't know, Ogopogo. They haven't really made a final announcement with native as far as when it's coming out. So I don't know if that'll push back the war set or not. I guess we're just gonna have to see how it goes. Metazoo is in Collecticon, or just finished. By the time you see this video, oh, Ghost Dance. I don't see this one very much. They just finished a nice Collecticon in Dallas. I've heard really good things about that. People had a good time. There was the last chance to get native spoiler packs, so congratulations to you if you got some native spoiler packs. Those other cards they were handing out too, it's been like a nice weekend medley for Metazoo. I think you can get packs from pretty much any of their sets. Cool, but those spoiler cards typically hold some value. So, all right, Tim, you're about halfway through the box, and we haven't been making it rain full holos, but you have gotten some beautiful ones. I don't think we've hit any of the native 19 yet. We've been getting a nice little variety pack. Rain, you've been making rain. You've been seismic shockwaves. You have yourself a deity, but no fusion aura yet. Nothing too crazy. So far, we've seen you can get as many as several fusion auras come out of one box of native. Often it seems like about 1.5 boxes will get you a fusion aura on average. Like, they're not super common. Beautiful full holo battle rug of the Piazza Verde and Quetzalcoatlus. Very nice. But there's a rumor of one native box that had something like 10 fusion aura in it. Some crazy thing. It's very, very, very rare. And we're seeing it. I don't know if it's like a distribution thing or a god box, but typically the products seem pretty well distributed. Fusion auras seem pretty well distributed through all the native products, so that's nice. Birth of the Sun. Enda! Iktomi. So one wonders then, going forward, does native represent a new way that Metazoo is going to be distributing and printing product? Or is this like a one-off? Like are they going to be doing it so that nice Asintma and Reverse Holo Chibi Wendigo? Is it going to be like maybe from now on partners will order product and whatever they order up front is what they get, and they can't just order more later and the rest goes through distribution? Or is this a one-off? Is Metazoo going to be ceasing their direct-to-consumer sales and pushing everything through distribution? Giant's Blood, full holo, or what? It's interesting. We have a lot of like unknowns in this evolution of how Metazoo is handling stuff, and it's hard to know. Maybe the first edition print runs are going to go back to being more limited. That'd be kind of nice, actually. And then we'll have had this little run of like eBay being super limited, or maybe I don't know, man. What do you guys think? What do you think about native? Do you think it just got chewed up? Or do you think they're like changing their distribution methods to pump it through distribution instead of direct to consumer and through the partnership? Inquiring minds want to know. By now, most of the Metazoo partners are like actually out of product. There's not very much native left. Beautiful, full holo beastie deity, Akalaboba. and you're seeing it sell for it's even going up to like 150 on some marketplaces like TCG Player, eBay. I mean, it's really been creeping up. So I'm excited to sell or to send out the rest of the native that I have. I have a couple hundred orders waiting for theme decks and blister packs that I hate having unsent orders. So thank you all very much for your patience. I appreciate that. Waiting for those to come in. It's going to be really nice to get this out the door. We were able to send Bear Walker, which was awesome. And then once the PFP boxes come, we have a ton of PFP boxes to send out. Oh, and the NFT. People have asked about NFT plushies. There's still no word on NFT plushies. We're still waiting for those. But man, someday, if we get the NFT plushies and we get the native and we get the PFP boxes, we will actually be almost completely caught up on sending out pre-orders, which would be really nice. And okay, now we have Revived Seance as well to send out. Fine. Okay, fine. Speaking of Revived Seance, we've been seeing Possession Auras getting pulled out of that, and Possession Aura is a $200 card. So very nice for the market value of Revived Seance. Just knowing you have a chance. You have 2 cards per box. So you have 2 shots per box of Revived Seance at pulling a Possessed Aura, which by default should be worth at least $200 more because the basic version is selling for more than $200. So that's nice. All right, Tim, you've got 3 shots on deck, my friend. Rainmaking full hollow. How many full holos you got so far? You have 2 booster packs left, Mr. Tim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 full holos. Kind of light on this box. Some beautiful cards, though. Look at that. Full holo Akalabopa. Got yourself a Giant's Blood. Got yourself a Deity. I do like how these native cards do pop. We are hoping for a Fusion Aura for you, Tim. If you don't get one, we're going to throw you a bonus pack. See if it helps. A pack from a spellbook. See what we can get. Rainbow Croenda. Bum, 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 bum. Full holo. Pot of Stagnation taking you up to 10 full holos. You're almost at the statistical average of 12. You should average approximately 12. 1 in 3 packs. All right, last pack magic, Tim. Asintma. And it's a reverse hollow bunny brains. All right, we're going to give you 1 bonus pack and see if we can pull it for you. Thank you, Tim, for providing this opportunity for the fine peoples of Metazoo to experience a little bit of native. You guys should be seeing some more native soon. This is your bonus pack. I just pulled it from the shelf over here. Should be seeing some more native soon, so hopefully you do get that as the partners and LGSs around the country get access to native. The epically delayed native set. Ani hunti nananawashalashibash. Winawashdu. Alright, we have a Panty. Moving into the silvers. Reverse hollow. Nuknaya and a Rainek. Okay, alright. Well, Tim, until next time, Mr. Tim. Yeah, everyone, native is coming. Native is coming. It's almost here. It could be here as soon as next week. So it's going to have definite impacts in the secondary market. You can expect more product to hit, but we don't know how much. Is it going to get eaten up right away? Is it already sold? Keep in mind, a lot of the native that is arriving next week has already been sold in pre-orders, because a lot of these stores that have been selling pre-orders all along, a lot of the stores on the internet were selling native pre-orders, and so distributors haven't really allocated yet because they haven't gotten their product yet, so we don't know if it's going to be enough. Hopefully it is, and either way, though, people will be opening product. At a minimum, it'll drop the price of singles, I think, because a lot of product's going to go out, and a lot of that product's going to get opened, and then you'll start seeing buying, selling, and trading of singles. So that should help players get access to vitally important fusion auras. It should help everybody feel better about all these delicious native cards getting their hands on it. So that's all I've got for now. Thank you, MetaFam, for stopping by. Looking forward to next week. Hopefully we can send some native out. Be kind to each other. Have a fantastic week. This is Argos signing out.